Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, then welcome. My name is Allie, and in today's video, I will be sharing with you my first fall decorate with me of the season. I have been so excited to share this with you, and if you've seen my fall decor haul that I shared with you just a couple of weeks ago, you know that I have some really great items this year. So this year I'm going for a very warm, organic, natural vibe in my home for the season. And in this first wave of fall decorate with me, we'll be doing my main living space. We're gonna cozy up my couch with some natural organic textures to really bring in that layer of warmth. I'm also going to be giving my coffee table a nice refresh for the season, giving you lots of ideas there. I'll be adding some fall touches to some bookshelves of mine, and then I'm going to give some love to my antique bench, as well as the space on the side of my kitchen island. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. So without further ado, let's get decorating. So today we are getting started in my main living space, and I have been super excited. Could not wait to start decorating for fall and bringing in those rich color tones. So I'll be swapping out some textiles on my couch and adding some cozy blankets just to give everything that nice, warm, inviting feel for the season. And I'm starting with 2 pillow covers. I really love working with pillow covers. They're just such an easy way to change the feel of the decor in my home with minimal effort. I don't need to store pillows because I keep using the same inserts. And then I can just wash and then store my spring pillow covers while leaving these out for the season of fall. And these floral block pattern pillow covers that I picked up from Amazon are just such a beautiful way to bring in that fall touch. To this side of my couch, I'm adding in this cozy striped throw blanket. This is from the Hearth and Hand line with Magnolia that I picked up at Target, and the colors that I chose are cream and tan. I think it blends perfectly with the pillows that I have and just adds a really nice cozy touch to the couch. And I love the fringe detail that goes all the way around. It's just a really elegant soft piece that you can use on your couch or an armchair or anywhere that you just need to add that extra layer of warmth. Moving over to the right side of the couch, I'm repeating the pattern with the same style of pillows, and now I'm bringing in this really rich chocolatey brown throw blanket. This one I picked up last year from Walmart, and it is such a steal. It washes so well and just seems to get softer and softer every time. I'm adding in the lumbar pillow, and now my couch is complete. It feels so inviting for the season of fall, and I love looking over and seeing all of those rich colors. And now I'll be working with my coffee table to layer in some fall textures and florals and give it that seasonal touch, starting with these Simisifuga purple stems. These stems are gorgeous. They have such a striking color, and I love the detail in all of the leaves. I actually have 1 stem in here from A Floral, which was a little more pricey, and then I mixed in a set of 3 that I picked up from Amazon just to give it that fuller look. And now I am going in with these stacking nesting boxes. I found these at HomeGoods, and they are a designer look for less. I could not believe the price when I found them compared to the designer website, and I just like using boxes like this to store things like remotes and maybe coasters. I added in a lower vase there with some fall colored eucalyptus picks for an extra touch of softness. On the right side, I am starting with layering some coffee table books. I have 3 of my favorite natural and organic coffee table books. And stacked on top, I have this white marble bowl, and I'll be filling it with this cedar bowl filler that I picked up from Etsy. It's just another textural element that adds that organic touch. I'm also adding in this thrifted brass taper candle holder. And now to the front, I have this beautiful rich brown dough bowl that I picked up from HomeGoods. I'm adding in a fall scented candle. I have this charming little stone bowl that I'm using to house my matchsticks. And then I have this brass candle snuffer. I love the hammered detail in the handle. I love the bell detail, and I think it will transition really well from season to season. And now the look of my early fall Decorate With Me coffee table is complete. I have my candle that is battery operated there that I'm just turning on. and I'm loving the way that everything turned out. To the left of my couch, I'm adding in another touch of softness with this thrifted basket and these two palm stems. I like that they're very natural. They don't compete with the deep purple stems that are on my coffee table, but they just add that extra little bit of softness to the side of the couch area. And now I'm going to be refreshing just a couple shelves on my bookcases. And this one in particular, I had another striking set of stems picked up from Amazon in that deep purple color. And I'm swapping out my shadow box that was there for the season of spring with this piece that is a little bit more seasonal for fall. I will be decorating the rest of my bookshelves for fall in a future video, and I'm adding in things like pumpkins and other layers that are more very specific to fall. But today, I just wanted to give it a little refresh with those two shelves and bring in that gorgeous pop of purple. But stay tuned, because I did download a beautiful set of vintage fall prints from Etsy that I will be using to swap out some of the frames on my bookshelf. Moving on to one of my favorite pieces in my home. It is this beautiful vintage antique bench. I found it at a local antique shop. I fell in love with it, and it's the perfect addition to this hallway because it's very narrow. It fits beautifully underneath the gallery wall of family photos, and it just adds a beautiful touch. So to start styling it, I am adding this large stone vase. And then I have these two cascading stems, and I love the color of these stems. They are the perfect transitional stems for fall because they're not super fall, but they do have that sort of faded greenery look that comes with the changing of the seasons. And now I have on the left side, to balance it out, this dual antique brass taper candle holder, and then I have my large star pod. And that is all I'm adding to this bench. I don't want to go too full here. I think that this is the perfect balance. I think it's the perfect textures and layers, and it just refreshes this gallery wall space beautifully. Styling the side of my kitchen island now, I have this large black tray. It's got two handles on either side, and this is the moment that I have been waiting for. This is the absolutely stunning vase that I found at HomeGoods, and I put the magnolia pear stem inside of it. It is one single stem, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I love the browns in the vase. I love how they pull from the browns and the pears. I love the greenery. It's just the perfect addition to my kitchen and just brightens up the entire space. So now I'm pairing it with this vintage scoop that I found at the antique shop. I have this butternut pumpkin scented candle, and then I have more filler that I picked up from Etsy to bring in some texture and that earthy fall feel. I'm adding in two marble coasters, and then I'm swapping out my dish soap. It is time for that apple cider scented hand soap. And now this side of my kitchen island is complete. Everything feels beautiful and natural and organic for fall, and I love the stunning combination of that stem and the vase. I think it's just the perfect way to invite the season in. Now I have this strip of wall that's in between the door to our outside and one of our windows. And I wanted to create a little styled moment here. So I started with this Daniel wall sconce. It's from Magnolia. And I paired with it these twisted taper candles that I picked up from Home Goods. I'm adding in this small pedestal table to the bottom. And on top, I'm adding in my large vintage antique vase. I love this jug vase. I love the colors that it brings. And into that vase, I have a mix of 4 transitional stems that I picked up from Hobby Lobby and 3 of those fall blackberry stems. I had these out last year as well. They just bring such an organic, natural feel to the area. And I love that they add a subtle pop of color without being overwhelming, because I do have a couple of different stems in my space downstairs with the purple as well as the pear stem that are really the more bold stems. So I don't like to have too many bold stems in one space, but I still like to add in that layer of softness. And that's what this combination does. Overall, I love how everything turned out in the downstairs floor of our home. I think it just adds in the perfect subtle little nods to the season of fall that's coming without going overboard with pumpkins and really that deep orange. So I do hope that you enjoyed this fall decorate with me today, and stay tuned because I have a lot more fall inspiration coming. So that is it for today. I really hope that you enjoyed this first fall decorate with me of the season. I have so much more fall inspiration coming. I've got DIYs. I just have different areas of my home that I want to take you guys in. So make sure that you're subscribed to my channel if you enjoy this type of content, and make sure that you have that notification bell turned on so that you never miss a video. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It's a free way to support my channel and I really appreciate it. And drop me a comment down below. I love to hear how you guys decorate your own homes. So let me know if you plan on going more earthy, organic, and natural, or if you like to bring in those really bold colors for the season. Stay tuned for lots more fall and seasonal content. I can't wait to share it with you. Thank you again so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Take care.